Hey, my name is Jesse Lane. I'm the founder and CEO of J Lane Construction, which is an 8-figure commercial general construction company, general contractor in Florida that's about to take over the nation, baby. So I started my company young and I started it broke. Also, I didn't know much either. This was not easy. I made a lot of mistakes. Things did not go perfectly. So in this video, I want to share with you what I learned. I got 17 practical insights for you to help you start your construction company, even if you have limited funds. Number one is start small and build gradually. It's best to start out by taking on small projects that require a minimal investment, from you, right? The money that you have to put into the project, into everything that goes along with that. This could be some smaller residential renovations like decks, stairs, bathroom renovations, or even like little landscaping jobs, So as you complete these projects successfully, you're gonna start getting that reputation going, man. You're gonna also gain valuable experience along the way, actually completing projects. You're gonna be like, oh bro, like I got this, you know what I'm saying? This is going to start attracting more and more clients and larger projects over time. Number two is leverage your physical skills. So identify your key skill sets, your areas of expertise. Maybe it's carpentry, maybe it's painting, drywall, electrical, plumbing, HVAC, whatever. Try to use your unique skill sets to handle as much of the work as possible. Again, this is just in the beginning. Just the beginning. This reduces the need for hiring additional, professionals, right? So it's going to save you on that labor cost. Again, just in the beginning. This, of course, can also apply eventually as you get rolling to the managerial aspects of your business, like project management, estimating, bookkeeping, sales, etc. We're going to touch on that in a later point. But to be clear, the goal is to scale your company. So this advice is just for the beginning, a way for you to save some extra money just to get started. Number three, reinvesting your profits. Instead of spending the money that you make on stupid stuff, or stuff that doesn't have anything to do with explicitly going back into building your actual business and making your business better, reinvest all the profits back into your business. Even instead of taking it out as personal income, right? Like dividends, like leave it in the company. Try to leave it in your business. Of course, the IRS does kind of make you take a reasonable salary, so do that. But at least in the beginning, don't take anything beyond that. So use the revenue that you generate to cover your operational expenses, purchase equipment if you do need equipment for your type of work, invest in yourself with education. So major props for actually watching this YouTube channel. You want to fund your marketing efforts, with these extra profits. By the way, you can purchase my marketing course called How to Market Your Construction Business at jesselane.com. You can use the link in the description. So reinvesting your profit is going to gradually fuel the growth of your business forward as you continue to make the difficult sacrifice of putting the money back in. Number four is bartering. Look for opportunities to trade your services, right, to other businesses and individuals even who could provide goods and services that you need in return. Like for example, you could do a small project at cost to a web designer, right, in exchange for a website for your business, or maybe a real estate agent, same kind of thing, in exchange for positive review or maybe some referrals. The options here are endless. So life is just about being creative and navigating the waters of business and people and relationships. And so get creative, and remember, it's all about people. So barter. So number five is equipment renting and leasing. So instead of purchasing expensive equipment, maybe lease it or rent it for specific projects, So this helps greatly reduce your initial investment into your business, right? It's gonna allow you to access this equipment without a significant financial burden. And bonus tip, if you're a general contractor, you may not even need to purchase your equipment, bro, because your subcontractors are gonna do that. I don't actually own any pieces of construction equipment. I literally am a general contractor and I make all the subcontractors do the work. I just coordinate the whole thing, bro. It's like I'm the maestro. I don't need to bring my own violin, you know what I'm saying? Or my own cello. Show, man. Number six, Partnerships. Seek out some individuals or some businesses that will complement your skills and your services and propose a partnership or collaboration on some projects. I've done it. That has really helped me grow. Like, for example, you could partner with another GC who has experience and money to fund the projects that you go out and find and develop the opportunities for. Boom, baby. Dropping bombs. Number 7 is become a subcontractor. So if you ultimately want to be a GC and run your own projects one day, sometimes you gotta humble yourself, right? At the beginning. Well, you always need to humble yourself. I've definitely learned that one. I'm constantly working on this. But if you must, this will generate some income while you're building your own client base. It also provides an opportunity to learn from experienced contractors. You can also gain industry insights and showcase your capabilities. Number 8 is loans and lines of credit. So maybe consider a personal or a business loan just to get things going in the beginning. When starting my company, I personally had a line of credit, actually with my business, but I had a line of credit just in case I needed to fall back on it, right? And I definitely had to use it a few times just to cover the expenses and keep the boat floating. So be cautious though. Don't ever extend yourself on these loans more than you're comfortable with, because that could be worse for you in the long run. And it's just there in case you really, really need it. You got to pay some subs or materials or whatever, and you definitely know that the money's coming back in. You want to get that line of credit paid off as soon as possible after you're done using it, okay? So just be careful with this, because it's like a knife, right? You could hurt somebody or you could cook your food. It's how you use the tool. So loans and line of credit is just like a knife. It's a tool, use it right. Number 9 is government programs or grants. You could research a couple government programs or grants that may offer some financial aid to startups or small businesses in the construction industry. So check local, state, and national government websites for relevant programs and grants, and be sure to carefully review the eligibility criteria and the application process, and of course the requirements that you need to actually be approved for stuff like this. I haven't personally done anything like that, so I don't have a lot of experience with it, but I know that it's an option that you could potentially explore. Okay, number 10 is utilize free marketing tools. So I highly, highly, highly encourage you to take advantage of social media, blogs, SEO, which is search engine optimization, which is actually free if you do it yourself, but mainly social media stuff, right? To promote your business at a super minimal or even free cost. So the goal here is to focus on creating engaging content, showcase some of your past projects, share informative tips and insights, and actively engage with your audience to build brand visibility so people get to know you more, right? Then you want to attract more clients, right? If you want to learn way more about actually marketing a construction company, consider investing if you have the money. Don't invest in it if you don't have the money. But in my online course, all about marketing a construction company, you can get that at jesselane.com or click the link in the description, jesselane.com. to get your marketing course. All right, number 11 is invest in efficient software. You want to streamline your operations by using a project management software that streamlines everything, right? So look for software that helps with communication, project tracking, scheduling, daily logs, budgeting. All this stuff is going to massively increase your efficiency, and it's going to reduce your costs in the long run. But you can explore maybe some free or affordable options, that align with your business needs and your budget. Even get by with just using Google Sheets and Google Docs for a while before you fully invest into a software. But definitely invest in something, build some systems around, even if it's just Google Sheets and Google Docs and Gmail. You can effectively run $1 million company, no problem, with those tools. So it's a great place to start. You just have to be uber organized with your Google Drive and everything like that. Number 12 is work from home. All right, so it's all about minimizing your overhead costs, right? Then you make more net profit. So if you're working at home, if you operate your business from a home office, especially in the early stages, I would highly recommend setting up a dedicated workspace. If you are going to be at home, maybe a little place to get away from the wife and kids or whoever else is in your home. Make sure you have everything you need too, right, at your home workstation, so you can operate effectively, such as a wireless internet connection, reliable internet connection, right? A good computer, of course, you got to have that. You got to invest in that, even if you finance it. Office supplies, drawers, shelves, keep things organized organized, bro. Keep a clean desk. Go in there and that's your space. You don't need much in a home office, you know, but if it's set up right and it's clean, you can be super, super successful. All right, number 13 is hire subcontractors or part-time employees. You can scale back your labor costs as needed by hiring subcontractors or part-time employees for specific projects, right? So this approach is going to provide a lot more flexibility for you. It's going to allow you to match this workforce, right, with the project demands, whatever the project may need. So this avoids the expense of full-time employees, and you don't have that large payroll burden each and every single week. So I think that can really help you just get the labor that you need when you need it. All right, number 14 is vendor credit. So work on building these strong relationships with the vendors, and then you can negotiate payment terms, right? That's gonna allow you a lot more flexibility when you're managing these material bills. So look up some suppliers who offer a trade credit program or extended payment periods, such as like a net 30 or a net 60 payment term, or maybe even net 90. You know, some people allow that. That'll really help you kind of spread the payments out a little bit. Number 15, embrace sweat equity. So what I'm saying is invest your time, your effort, and expertise in your projects to save on management costs, right? We talked about you swinging the hammer if you need to, just to start in the beginning, but you could also, as you get rolling here a little bit, take on multiple roles, such as project manager, estimator, marketer, salesman, maybe even bookkeeper if you have to actively contribute to the process as a whole. First of all, you're gonna learn a lot, you're gonna be actively involved, you're gonna save money, and you're just gaining that valuable hands-on experience. A lot of people get stuck doing all of these things, right? So this is, again, only for the beginning. You want to graduate from this, but you gotta do what you gotta do to get started. Number 16, maximize efficiency and minimize your waste. So implement some lean construction practices, right? To optimize your productivity and reduce the waste on your projects. You wanna streamline these processes, right? I got some cool hacks here. You wanna just eliminate bottlenecks. You wanna identify key areas where you can improve efficiency on your projects. So for example, you could use some prefabricated components to reduce the construction time and minimize the material waste on the project. You could also, as you're demoing, maybe try deconstructing. Do some deconstruction instead of demolition so you don't ruin the materials that you could potentially use again for that same project or maybe another project. Of course, don't use crap materials that are messed up, but if they're totally fine, deconstruct it, use it somewhere else, and you can save some money, which in turn makes you more net profit. That's the goal, net profit. By the way, if you're liking this video, I would really appreciate if you go down there, just click the like button. It really helps the channel grow. Put a lot of effort into this YouTube channel. Thanks for your help. Let's grow this thing together, baby. And the final tip, number 17, is finding a mentor. So as you're starting out on this journey of building a super successful construction business, it is imperative to find someone that's done it before, someone that you can bring your questions to and find valuable insight, someone who's willing to provide a framework that you can copy and templates for your construction business, someone that will help you craft a solid business plan with detailed goals, define your target marketing strategy, detail out your plans for growth as you scale. Now, I do offer construction business coaching at jesselane.com. However, it's not necessarily cheap. So if you're short on money, it might not be the best move for you right now. But if you are ready to invest in yourself, to grow your construction company, then I would highly encourage you to check out jesselane.com, at least to get a couple, the estimating spreadsheet, the proposal template, pay application, some coaching, maybe even the marketing course. There's a myriad of digital products on there that you could check out, or you could book coaching with me if you're up for it. So the key to success in construction business isn't about how much money you have right now. It's about your determination, your creativity, and your ability for strategic planning. So starting a construction business is a journey that requires a lot of perseverance and a growth mindset. So stay focused on your goals, stay passionate, and let that drive you towards your success. Click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the bell button, go to jesselane.com, download all your templates, and I'll see you guys next week. Peace.